savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
So today we thought we'd cut through some of that noise for you. We're focusing on something pretty buzzy right now.
It's this intersection of celebrity drama and, well, serious legal stuff.
We're talking about 50 Cent and Diddy, and specifically their online interactions, all while Diddy's federal trial is going on.
Mm-hmm. And we're using an article from the Express Tribune as our guide. It just came out yesterday, May 21st, 2025.
So our mission for you is pretty straightforward. Get you the key info, the context you need, and maybe those standout moments from this whole online thing.
Yeah, without losing sight of the serious legal backdrop, obviously.
Right. Okay, so let's dive in. The article starts by setting the scene. Sean Diddy Combs, he's currently in the middle of a major federal trial.
Yeah, the article doesn't deep dive into the trial specifics itself, but it's crucial context. It's the stage for all this other activity.
Exactly. And stepping onto that stage, 50 Cent.
Right. And his reaction has been, let's say, loud.
Yeah.
Very public. He's been using the internet to, well, taunt Diddy pretty directly.
Yeah, taunt is a good word. The article flags one specific post that really blew up, May 20th. 50 Cent puts up this picture on Instagram, clearly a fake yearbook photo of Diddy.
Right, not just like a funny filter or something. This was, completely made up. And it had this fake superlative written on it.
What did you make of that part, the superlative?
Well, it's the sheer audacity of it, I guess, and how specific it was. The article says, read, most likely to get caught with 784 dildos and gallons of LB.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly meant to be absurd, over the top, and, well, really provocative. It feels like a calculated jab.
It definitely seems designed to get a reaction, and it did, right? 50's caption was something like, oh wait, so he'd been getting high and freaking off since high school, LOL.
Mm-hmm. That just poured gasoline on it.
The article said it went viral almost instantly. Lots of mixed reactions online, people laughing, sure, but also some just kind of shocked at how far he went.
And this wasn't just a one-time thing, was it? The article kind of frames it as part of a pattern.
Yeah, absolutely. This wasn't isolated. He also went after the protesters, the ones outside the courthouse.
Oh, right, where Diddy's trial was happening in Manhattan. What about them?
Well, there were these reports, which the article mentions, suggesting some supporters might have been paid like $20 to wear free Diddy shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 50 Cent weighed in on that, too.
Of course he did. He apparently posted, let me get this right, Diddy paying people to wear free Diddy shirts is diabolical, but $20 an hour ain't bad. I might go throw that on for an hour tomorrow, LOL.
Wow. The sarcasm there is, it's thick. What do you think a comment like that really does?
Well, it definitely hammers home his disbelief, his mockery of the whole situation. But it also kind of taps into this, narrative about celebrity antics, even when serious legal stuff is involved.
Like he's framing it as just another part of the spectacle.
Sort of, yeah. And then there was that other thing the article mentioned, this really bizarre video.
The AI one.
Yeah, described as clearly AI-generated, absurd. It showed Diddy drinking Johnson's baby oil.
That's incredibly strange. Just visually, that's odd.
Right, and his caption for that was, LOL, who made this haha HA, but then he also tagged his own liquor brand and his media company.
Okay. So it's partly like, look at this funny, weird thing, but also a plug.
Feels like it, yeah. A bit of self-promotion mixed in with the mockery. It makes you wonder about the layers, the sort of strategy behind posting this stuff so publicly.
Absolutely. So how are people reacting to all this online? In the comments, for instance. The article touched on that.
Yeah, it gave a couple of examples. What did you notice about those?
Well, they really capture that intense online environment, don't they? One person wrote, a beef with 50 is a beef forever, AC.
Right, playing into his whole reputation.
Exactly. His history of these long-running feuds. But then another comment was much darker. Diddy's gonna wish he was going to jail.
That's cynical.
It really is. It just shows you the range of reactions, from finding it entertaining to something much more stark. It highlights how polarized things get online.
It's such a strange contrast, isn't it? This, like you said, serious legal case happening, and then this very public, sometimes crude online performance playing out right alongside it.
And the article kind of wraps that part up by suggesting 50 Cent seems pretty set on keeping the internet buzzing with memes throughout Diddy's trial.
Like it's his running commentary.
Exactly. It's a really interesting case study in how we consume news about celebrities and legal issues now. This whole online layer becomes part of the story itself.
Definitely. And just to give a bit more context about what else was in the news around that time, May 21st, the Express Tribune also covered a few other entertainment bits.
Okay, what else was going on?
Well, there was a story about the singer Doechii apparently seen shouting at assistants before the Met Gala.
Ah, the contrast between the public image and potential behind-the-scenes stress.
Yeah, exactly. And on a later note, they announced the release date for Practical Magic 2, September 18th, 2026.
Oh, really? With Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman back?
Yep, both returning. That'll make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, big fan base for that one.
Then shifting gears again, some serious news. A lawsuit against Smokey Robinson. Allegations of sexual assault and harassment.
Right. Another reminder of those ongoing issues in the industry.
Uh-huh. And also, rapper YNW Melly apparently asked for pretrial release on bond in his double murder case. So, more legal system intersections there.
It really shows the mix of stories constantly swirling around in entertainment news.
For sure. And for movie and gaming fans, some buzz about a possible Elden Ring movie, maybe with Alex Garland and A24 involved.
Ooh, that's an interesting potential combo. Adapting games is always tricky, but it could be cool.
Definitely get people talking. And finally, the article mentioned Barry Diller confirming he's gay in his upcoming memoir.
So quite a varied news day then.
Yeah, a real mix. It kind of puts the whole 50 Cent and Diddy thing into the broader flow, even though their interaction feels very specific and antagonistic.
Mm-hmm. It stands out because of that personal edge.
So if we boil it all down, the main takeaway here is pretty clear. While Diddy's dealing with this major federal trial,
50 Cent is very actively, very publicly using social media to mock him.
and it's definitely getting a ton of attention online, no question about that.
Which leads to a bigger thought, maybe something for you, the listener, to chew on. How does all this public online feuding affect how we see these legal proceedings?
Yeah, like, does it shape public perception? And what does it say about how celebrity drama gets tangled up with really serious accusations these days?
Especially in this digital age where everything is so instant and visible. How does that kind of public back and forth influence the narrative?
It really makes you think, doesn't it, about where the lines are anymore between entertainment, personal beefs, and really serious legal matters. It all feels kind of blurred together online.
It really does. It's a landscape that's always changing. And this whole situation is just a very vivid, very current example of that.